Good Sunday morning, February the 6th, 2022, 7:46 a.m. We are looking at the Bitcoin weekly chart here on TradingView. And if you have been following along with a few of my last Bitcoin posts, you will recall these trend lines that have been drawn on here for weeks, as well as this vertical measured move right here. However, I have updated a few things here, and I would like to point a few things out. Let me take my mouse here and see if I can shrink my screen down here to show you guys. Okay. Now, just explaining a few things about what you're going to be seeing here. This measured vertical line here goes all the way back to March the 9th, 2020. And that is measured down here from wick bottom up here to wick top. That, if you'll notice, look at how that wick connects right up here at this swing high. So from this swing low back here in March all the way over here to this swing high right here, which looks to be around November of 2021, that is that vertical yellow measured move right there. And then if you right click on your mouse whenever you draw a vertical line, you will see right here you have the ability to clone that line. And that is exactly what I have done, and I just simply drug that clone line over to here, and I have got the bottom of this line right here on our previous swing low, which occurred just a few short weeks ago. Now, one cool thing about these lines is, now once again I am on TradingView. Let me show you. I'm going to put the mouse right there on it, see where my cursor's at. Let me right click down here at settings. Check it out. You can go to coordinates, and I've had a difficult time trying to drag those lines at the direct point that I want them at. Well, I didn't know that you could just enter the number right there, so you can go over to the candle, on any candle, I'll just put it right there, and then if I X this off the screen here, you will see up here at the top, sorry guys, the candle open, high, low, and close, OHLC. Once again, open, high, low, close. So if you ever see the low there on any candle, let me just go back over here to the one that I've got this at there. Come on, Tanner. Go up here and see that is at 3,850. So what you can simply do is, once again, what I was saying, right click on your line, go down to settings, coordinates, and you'll see there how I've entered the 3850. Now let me X out of that. Over here, I brought that down there and set it on our previous swing low, as I mentioned. And these two purple lines that you will see right here on my screen, this bottom one is the swing low from back in June of 2021, and then this top one right here is just our most recent one here from just a couple weeks ago. Now notice at these 2 points right here where we have had these swing lows, which once again are these two purple lines, notice how she doesn't like being in that zone whatsoever. And look at what happens once it breaks out of that zone. We get right back up here quickly, it seems like, into this highlighted triangle that I have just drawn, which is what I want to point out a few things about right now. Let me see if I can do that. So just focus your attention right here, if you don't mind, inside this highlighted rectangle that I have just drawn on here. Sorry, I'm trying to get you as close as I can. Now look, once again, keep in mind, we are on the weekly chart, but watch the wicks inside of that rectangle. Notice it does not like being in this zone at all. Starting right here at the beginning, complete wick, almost came back down out of it, and it did come back down out of it. It didn't like being in there, it got rejected. Came back down here and found support in our zone that we were just talking about. And look what happened when it found support. It completely annihilated that zone right there. It did not respect it whatsoever. And it rose all the way up here, made an all-time high, fell back down. Look what happened. Did it respect our zone at all? Look at that red candle. No, it fell all the way back down here into this previous zone that we were just talking about here, these two purple lines. And look, it fought to get back up inside that, kept getting rejected, right back down in here, trying to get some fuel inside these two purple lines, only to launch. Look at here, no respect whatsoever. Bam, all the way up here. No, we're not ready to make an all-time high yet. Let's go back down here and get a little fuel right here in that zone. And then look, guys, there's our all-time high. We have fallen back down. Look, it didn't respect it at first, but look at that second wick. It stayed within that purple zone. And now look at that fat green candle that we've got going right here. It is already wicking outside of that zone. This measured move right here, guys, on this vertical line, let me right click it and show you. Once again, that is a measured move. I just showed you where it came from, all the way back from a long time ago. Look where the top of it is. So if everything plays out as it has in the past, and if we hold where we're holding, and if that previous swing low right here proves to be our swing low, this is how we can get to our $97,000 Bitcoin. Hopefully all of this shed a little clarity on the Bitcoin chart. And once you have ciphered it down on the larger time frame, guys, let me just click right here before I end this video. You can go up here and go down to the 4 hourly chart just for reference. Now look, see how small this is? You can go over here and click on these numbers and pull them up, just like I'm doing right here. And that's good enough for me. Let me just drag this right here to show you. On the 4 hourly Bitcoin chart, right there is where we broke out of our descending triangle the other day. And now look, that is that pink trend line that I pulled all the way back. That pink trend line starts way back in July of 2021. That was a swing low. And it is really riding that right now for these past several candles on this 4 hourly chart. Check it out how perfectly it is riding it. I've not drawn that line. That has been on here for weeks. Look at that. Once again, I'm speaking of that pink trend line that I drew right there, going all the way back to July of whatever I just said. So stay tuned in the Bitcoin chart to see if we're getting ready to have the explosion that we typically have once we break out of this highlighted rectangle zone. I hope you guys have enjoyed that little quick brief video. Maybe it helps some of you guys understand the charts a little bit better. I am trying to understand them better myself. So if you got any insight to shed on the situation yourself that could be beneficial for all of us to learn from, please drop the comments in the comments below. Look forward to having a big week trading. Hopefully a lot of you guys are enjoying a lot of the Forex posts that we're doing through Carbon Capital. That is a blast, guys. So many things are possible that I never even realized that were possible. Seeing so many different people, so many different ages right now winning on levels that I have never experienced before. I watched a guy say the other day that his name was Quillan Banks. Andy Peters told me to follow him. I looked him up, never heard of the guy. Looked him up, super sharp. What I was blown away by, the guy was working at Target in 2015, working 2 weeks, bringing home $300 and something. I listened to a video that he posted on his Facebook page where some guy was talking some trash about him at a exotic car show that he was personally invited to here, like just this couple days ago. Made actually it was a racial comment, very jealous comment that was made about the man, and he went in telling a little bit about his story and what he had accomplished via the Forex niche in the past 7 years. And he made $25,000 something trading Thursday in like 5 hours. And he, you know, they talk about making $25,000 in 5 hours like you're talking about getting a job at McDonald's and making minimum wage, like it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? I keep hearing them say money isn't real. the more people I hear say that, the more I'm thinking, what are they talking about? I've told that to myself for many years, and almost like trying to brainwash myself. Like, this money's not even real, Tanner. You're out here just breaking your back for this stuff's not even real. There's people making this money in ways that's a whole lot easier on a man's body to make than what it is and what you've been having to make it. So, just from me to all of you guys, I'm just thinking out loud here. I'm so fired up to be getting around these people and getting around these mindsets that are opening my own mind up to these possibilities. I am aware that I am not currently at the level to succeed in this endeavor that I want to succeed in it at. But I am working very hard on it. I am spending a ton of time doing it. I've been doing it every day of the week, trying to learn just a little bit every day, trying to get a little bit better every single day. And I see a lot of these other people that are doing it, and I know if they've done it, that I can do it too, and you can do it too. And if you haven't checked out what's possible inside this endeavor, check out some of my last few posts that I've been putting right here inside the group. I'm going to get off here and feed these fish. Hope you guys have a great day, and we'll talk to you in the next one.